All right. Hey, Keller Williams, Brian Wentz here. We're excited to share officially via video some of the exciting news that we announced last Thursday. I want to introduce a couple of people that are on this call so they can say hi and tell you a little bit about who they are.
Hi, I'm Ashley Sanders. I am the operating principal at Keller Williams Classic, which is the Sarasota Siesta Key office.
Hi, I am Heather Wentz. I'm actually married to Brian, and I am a MAPS coach. So I coach people one-on-one, and I also am the team leader currently in Inglewood.
Yep, Heather's filling in as interim team leader, and I'm Brian Wentz. I am the OP for KW Lakewood Ranch and KW Select in Inglewood. We're really excited to share a little bit of the news. Some of you joined us live last week. Some of you have kind of heard some of the things. And what we want to do today is just for those that weren't there, be able to articulate what's happening because we know that you probably have questions and curiosities and all those types of things. So, Ashley, do you want to share a little bit of the background of how we got here?
Yeah, so I think the thing that's really important to understand is, you know, the thing that makes Keller Williams different from so many other brokerages is it's our culture, right? Our culture stands out. And for me, the biggest piece of our culture that stands out is that we come from abundance. I've been in other brokerages and I've been in other environments where, people when they have ideas, they don't want to share, they don't want to help other people. And that's not what we do. What we do is we we exist to help other agents grow and to collaborate together to help them build their businesses. So as we were talking about this, we realized that there's an opportunity to get more agents together and help more agents work together to grow. And ultimately that is our goal, that's our vision for our market centers is how do we work together with more people to help more agents grow their business.
Yeah, and to even take that a little bit deeper, what we found is that our organizations really thought a lot alike, and I believe deeply that the purpose of business is to fund your truly perfect life, and I believe that we're in an industry where you get to decide what do you truly want your life to look like. That it's a paint by numbers process of getting there, and so that doesn't mean that we want people to have an average life or an okay life. No, we want them to have an amazing life because they have an amazing business. And we have a great system and model that takes you there. And I agree that culture is one of abundance. It's caring and sharing. And as we really looked at the values that we had in this organization between my two market centers and with Siesta Key, we discovered there was a great fit between the two. Um, Now, of course, we set out a couple of years ago to start one KW, one mission here inside the territory, and we had 5 market centers that came together to really start to craft the vision of how do we collaborate as one KW? How do we elevate the offerings to our agents by being a larger unit instead of 5 divided separate entities? And to a certain degree, it was a great thought, and there was a lot of progress made. And yet, what we found was that not everyone had the exact same vision, and that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. But I think what's important is that we discovered Ashley's vision and our vision was very, very much in alignment. And that just sparked some conversations of what if? What are the things that we could do if we were together in a larger partnership to serve our agents? And Ashley, Heather, do you guys want to speak on that at all?
Well, I'll speak on it for just a second because I think my favorite part about this is the fact that when you have market centers that aren't massive or aren't huge, but hiring staff starts becoming a little bit harder to do. But when you start putting it all together and sharing those resources and having the ability to do things at an economy of scale, and I just have to say, one of the things that I like the most about this entire thing is that we realize in all 3 market centers, we have some very, very talented staff members that wanted an opportunity to do more, wanted to help more people. And this actually allows them to truly help as more agents than they were helping in one space.
And I think what's really great is not only we're able to help more with the talent that we have in the leadership and in the support in our market center, but I found that over the last couple of years, as we had started talking about our vision for uniting as one KW, I had people coming to me saying, well, what happened with that? What's, we wanted to see more of that. We had this big event. We had this amazing panel with so much talent on it. And then people were coming and saying, we want more of that. And now we truly have the ability to do those type of events, to do more panels, more trainings. We have so much talent between the 3 market centers, not just on our staff and our leadership, but also amongst our agents. There are a lot of top producers who have so much knowledge and expertise to share. And I think that's what's going to be really great about this, is being able to put all those people in one room to be able to learn from.
Yeah, I mean, when you put it all together, we've got, through this partnership, and I'm going to share some exciting news with you in a moment. With this partnership, we've got 300 plus agents that now we can collaborate together, we can share together, we can work at events together, and we can get to know each other. And the best transactions are always someone that you know, like, and trust, and you have that relationship with. So part of the excitement of this is that as we looked at what does the future hold for our organizations, we came up with a moniker or a title, and we've been calling it R cubed, or R to the power of 3. And what R cubed means, and it's ironic how some of this came together, because some of this was not planned. I wish we could say we were so smart as to plan it, but it just happened to work out. It was probably a God thing. The first R stands for relocate. Relocate our market centers to find space that really truly meets the needs of our agents as we look into the future. And so that means updating the spaces, updating the look, and really having sexy space to be able to work in. The second R is reimagine, and it's reimagining how we work with our agents in supporting them, reimagine how this partnership can change the dynamics of 3 market centers and every single agent's lives that we touch, and frankly, their families' lives. So it's reimagine how we work. And lastly, this is the exciting part, last R is rebrand. And so we're really excited to share that our market centers, which were KW Classic, KW Gold, and KW Select. And by the way, those names were fantastic names when they came out. There's nothing wrong with the names at all. And times have changed, and the expectations of the brand has evolved. And so with that said, we're really excited to announce that we are, as a partnership, going to be rebranding our 3 offices as KW Coastal Living.
Yay!
Yay! Applause in the background. So KW Coastal Living. Now, there's some things that are going to have to happen in this, and it's not immediate. It's not overnight. And we want to make sure that we're not disrupting your business. So Ashley, do you want to tell us a little bit about what's changing, what's not changing, what the timelines look like?
Yeah, absolutely. So our goal is for this to happen over a period of about a month. There are things that need to happen on the back end to make sure this is done correctly. So please don't hold us to exact dates. The most important piece is that this is done in a way that doesn't affect anyone's business in a negative way. So we want this to be easy for you. We don't want this to be a cost to your business. So we're working through a way to do this transition so that as you have to change signs or business cards, we can do this in a way that really makes your life simple. And then, a lot of things will be staying the same. One thing that's really great is we all already have the same broker. That's why we're able to use the same name. So Murray Coleman is the broker for all 3 market centers, and that will stay. We will continue to stay 3 separate brokerages. We just will share a name.
Yeah, I think, Ashley, the word that I've heard out there thrown around is that we're merging. And I think it's important. This is a partnership. This is shared vision around a shared goal and shared impact to our agents.
Yes, absolutely. I think that's important to point out.
And again, I said this wasn't always planned. Inglewood, unfortunately, got relocated due to a hurricane. Lakewood Ranch had the opportunity to relocate through just a weird twist of events, and we were kind of in the same boat.
Yeah, we had a neighbor that was releasing chemicals into our building, and we had to move on kind of short notice as well. So here we are.
Yep, yep, that's great. So this all comes under the heading of teamwork together, everyone achieves more. It's very exciting that I think this is an and, not an or, when we think about what we can do and how we can work together. So with that said, we know that you guys are going to have questions, you're going to have curiosities. There are things that you may ask us that we have to think through, because anytime you make a change, it, sometimes it's like a string, you start pulling on it and that thread goes through the sweater somewhere. But all that said, our single stated mission is making sure that we deliver the value that you expect. And that means that our collective staffs will be collaborating. One of those big changes is that Elise, who's just an absolute rock star, is now going to be overseeing the financial operations of our 3 market centers. So you're going to see Elise be the face of the MCA department. Now, in some market centers, we are backfilling that person, because Elise can't be in 3 places at once, even though I think she thinks she can some days. Bless her heart. So we will backfill with a role called Market Center Operations Manager that'll kind of be the face of that MCA in the office. Brittany currently is a fantastic Market Center tech trainer at Siesta Key, and for Inglewood and Lakewood Ranch, she's going to become a resource for us until we backfill and hire a dedicated Market Center tech trainer. So she's a resource. She's fantastic. And then, of course, I think, Ashley, both of our organizations, we both have things we do really well, and we're learning as we collaborate where we can share and learn. And, it's that culture of caring and sharing.
Absolutely. I think that we realized, this partnership came out of us having conversations about where the other market center could fill in gaps that we had. And so there's a huge opportunity that as we roll this out, we're going to take it one step at a time, but there will be opportunities to take what one market center is doing well and incorporate that into the other, and vice versa. And so we're going to see that over the rebrand is really just the first step. It'll be over the next few weeks, the next month, that we'll roll that out. And then after that, you'll start seeing, you'll see more familiar faces. You will see, I know Brian said he just left Siesta Key a little bit ago, and I will be at Lakewood Ranch tomorrow. So we're going to see the familiar faces around, and we want to have a chance to get to know everybody in the different market centers. We're all available for questions and to support you all.
Yeah, that's great. Well, and I think one other thing that's important to note is that when it comes to the brand of the consumer, now, for the most part, one of the unique things about Keller Williams is we let the agent be the brand. In other words, you can create your brand bigger than our brand. And yet for some agents, they may not want to be their own brand. And so the reality is that the Keller Williams brand becomes theirs. With the Coastal Living Group, with the 3 market centers, this allows us to have more visibility when it comes to the consumer. It allows us to have leverage bigger market share numbers. So the data collectively that we can pull from is different. And again, we have more agents that we can collaborate with and we can do co-op transactions with. Now, on the technical side, each brokerage does have to have its own name. And so there will be a KW Coastal Living, there'll be a KW Coastal Living 2 and a KW Coastal Living 3, so that per FREC guidelines and all the requirements behind the scenes. But the reality is that to the consumer, they see one name and we see one mission. And so while they'll all have slightly different monikers in their name, we're going to be, one larger heartbeat.
And I would just like to add to this too, in terms of all the agents right now, you're still going to be reporting to the exact same people that you were before. We promise we'll put out emails. We'll keep you abreast of what's going on. Like Ashley said, it's going to be a slow rollout. This isn't going to be a quick thing because we don't want to mess up any of your businesses. So, just keep reaching out to the same people. And if you want to reach out to any of us, we're happy to help you as well. I think that's the one thing that I love about this is everybody really genuinely just wants to help you guys.
Yeah, and I'll just add, behind the scenes, the leadership teams in all 3 offices have been having a tremendous amount of fun getting to know each other, planning, strategizing, figuring out who's really good at what. And so there's tremendous excitement behind the scenes for this. Ashley, I know that there's probably 13 other things that either I've missed or didn't think about. Do you want to close us out with any last thoughts?
Yeah, I think, really just want everybody to know that we're really excited about this. This is a positive thing for all of our market centers. I think this is, as an agent, this is an exciting thing for you. I personally am still an agent myself. I still am in production, and being able to be part of a larger organization, being able to go into listing appointments with just a larger brand behind us is really I know it's going to help strengthen all of our businesses. And then I just want everybody to get excited about, having a larger team to collaborate with. So, stay tuned. We'll keep you all posted as there's information you need to know, the details of what you need to do with the brand. Just be patient with us. I know that's going to be the biggest thing is what do I need to do today? Today, you don't need to do anything. We will let you know when you need to do the next steps, but, we're excited to see you all around your market centers.
That's awesome. So be excited, watch for the updates, and go focus on your business so you can make 2025 your best year ever.
Absolutely.
All right, ladies, I appreciate your time today. Agents, we're really excited for you, and it's an honor to be in business with each and every one of you. We truly wake up every day wanting you to have the very best life that you can, and you do that by having the best business that you can. So stay focused on what you do best, helping to serve your clients and customers, and let's go have an amazing 2025 and go KW Coastal Living. Thanks, guys.